Imagine your boy CP with dope slangers. I'm talking before TVs with coat hangers. We sold bangers, show strangers you real flesh. Just know the skill next if you feel best. My skill set so real threat they coincide. With GRIOT free flow, we going live. We flowing by and spit.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Listen, man, every time I, do one of these, especially in the crib, y'all gonna see something of the No Mercy TV brand playing in the background. You understand? That's XL for JC. You feel me? If you haven't seen that battle, go check it out. It is an amazing battle. You understand what I'm saying? Hosted by me, hosted by New Nails. Anyway, you feel me? But go check it out, man. Dope battle. Nick Cannon. Oh, man. Throughout the years that, I've been on this planet, I've knew of Nick Cannon since young. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if y'all remember, early in the morning before school start, watching Legends of the Hidden Temple and all that, and all the, different shows that used to come on Nick, like Nickelodeon. Nick Cannon, it's ironic, Nick Cannon wound up becoming, vice president of Nickelodeon's name, Nick. Always thought that was crazy. But he always has been a hustler. You understand what I'm saying? Like, always been a person who go out and get it. And from young, you could just see that ambition, from being on Nick to becoming a not so good rapper. Like, do you know what's crazy? That would be, if I had one bad thing to say about Nick, that would just be it. Like, as a rapper, you understand what I'm saying? But I mean, you've gotten better since, those gigolo times, but it's just like Nick Cannon has never been, the guy you really go to for, music. You feel me? But aside from that, he's always been a stand-up, solid individual. He always, he knows how to articulate himself. He always takes a good moral stance when it comes to black issues and things of that nature. And all around, he's just always been a solid individual. Like, he's never, to me, came off like a sucker or nothing like that. Like, whatever y'all want to say about the whole Eminem beef, that's a whole different topic. But, just outside of that, as a person, he's never struck me as like a weirdo. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you could tell even though, I've heard, people say his family is, from the streets and, it's different type of thing. But as far as himself, like, he's never the guy that's just out there just wilding. You understand what I'm saying? I can see that because, it's kind of the same way I carry myself. Like, you could have some of the meanest, roughest, toughest killers around you. And, you don't feel a need to have to be that because it's like, shit, if everybody else around you is, or if certain people around you are that, then you don't need to add to it. You understand? They're going to hold you down and you're going to be good. It's like, yo, worry about getting to your bag. We worry about the bullshit. You feel me? But he did a segment on his podcast. I guess people were saying, I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he was talking about the whole, just basically how blacks were the first Jews or the first, let me tell y'all, I didn't spend a lot of time in social study class because it was boring. I hated history. So pardon me if I'm not really versed in certain aspects. But, even outside of, that particular thing, when he was saying about how whites were, they tactics were animal-like, just the raping and pillaging and, all the stuff that they used to do to conquer and achieve their objective. It's like, he basically saying they were like animals. They were savages, And for this, Viacom just straight, shut him down. Like, they fired him, and he had pretty much been a part of them for over 2 decades, and that's worrisome. That's worrisome because listening to his podcast, I didn't feel like it was anything that needed an apology. I guess they wanted an apology from him and he wouldn't give one. I mean, you know, Jewish people kind of run the world, so it's like you can't say anything that's gonna, I guess, piss them off. But my thing is this, man. He's speaking on history. He's not saying anything wrong. He's speaking on what it is, and it's like for a company to let you go that you've been like a valuable partner to for such a long time. Like Nick Cannon is he's not just anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's a person who I'm pretty sure has bought Viacom millions, if not billions, just in terms of the work that he's been putting in. So I don't get how it becomes so easy to just let someone go like that, especially off of statements that really aren't hurtful to people. Like I don't get it. I would need more clarification as to, like, if you're watching this blog and you feel the type of way about what Nick Cannon said, explain to me in the comments exactly why, because I don't get it. I don't get what the outrage was about, and as I say, I'm not all that Hebrew and Israelite and that history. I'm not too versed in that. But again, as I said, the other stuff that, he decided to break down, it's like, it's just telling the truth about history. You understand? So I don't see where he went wrong at. I don't see where he went wrong at. Now, in terms of an apology or appeasing, people who may be offended, the only thing I would say is, he probably could have gave maybe better clarification. Maybe he could have put out a statement more so clarifying what he said, to make it not feel as offensive, but I'm even against that, because it's like, some things don't need to be clarified. Like things that are like written in plain English and said in plain English and are easily understandable. What is there to clarify? Like what was said. So you want him to change the narrative of what he said because a few people up in them offices are butthurt over it? Please, man. Please, it's that game. It's that game that corporate America plays. You understand what I'm saying? Like where they have to take a black man like Nick Cannon, especially considering what's going on. We can't have somebody in our establishment offending us. Oh no, he's part of, he's one of those guys. He's not a raccoon. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. He's not one of those. Like, no, he's actually standing for this, and plus he says something that some of us are taking offensive. No, let's make an example out of him. Let's get him out of here. Let's prove that we can let him go at a moment's notice and not lose any sleep about it. That's all that was about. That's all it was about. You understand? There's nothing more than a simple, I want to say a backlash. You understand? And it's a fight back. And what I'm saying is backlash. It's not backlash at Nick Cannon. It's not backlash at Nick Cannon. I'm not one of them people who delve into like conspiracies and things of that nature. But when I see certain things like that, and I know what certain people stand for, I don't be feeling like it's an attack on that person directly. I take it as an attack on everything that we've been fighting for as black people, everything we've been fighting for even in these recent months. You know how people have been getting canceled and people be getting exposed for racism and things of that nature. This right here is fighting back against us. This to me is taking one of ours who is empowered and getting him out of here, knowing that he stands for what we fight for. That's all I can really see it as, because something like that, I don't see how that's offensive. I just don't. I don't see how it's offensive. And like I said, it could have, if you wanna, I don't even want to say shoot Viacom some bail, but if you wanna make things easy for them, ease up on their little old feelings, then maybe he could have did a little clarification just to shut them up. You understand? But at the same time, you got to understand, when these videos are out, it's out. You understand? The clarification, we're going to understand what it's for. We're going to understand that, you know, it's just to appease the people up there. And at the end of the day, the original video is still out. So it's like that narrative for some people is still going to exist. So, you know, no matter how much you clarify it, like the real people that understand what you were saying are still going to understand it. You understand? Because we don't think you really said anything wrong in the first place. So, you know, it sucks that he got dropped. You know, hopefully he becomes a part of a better system that won't judge him based on, you know, being honest and truthful. You know, but I feel bad for him, man. He put in a lot of work to get where he's at today. You understand what I'm saying? And he's one of the people that I don't really feel like he should be punished for just, you know, speaking the truth. So I seen 50 Cent pretty much like, yo, you know what it is, man? I'm a huge 50 Cent fan music-wise. I respect his come up and his level up and everything. But 50 Cent been kind of being, he been showing a little bit of his raccoon side as a recent as well. You understand what I'm saying? Like the petty stuff with, you know, you do with other artists and stuff like that is cool, but I don't feel like, and you know, the whole him going in on Nick is in defense of Eminem. You understand? It's him holding his mans down, you know, ever since they, you know, ever since Nick Cannon was dropping all the diss records and was doing the whole anti-Eminem campaign, 50 Cent has been vocal about being anti-Nick. But I feel like something like this speaks to a larger agenda. Like, it's bigger than your little rap pettiness. You understand? And I think somebody like 50 should more so be standing with Nick, because with the petty shit that 50 Cent do, and, you know, with him speaking his mind and the way he talks about certain situations, nigga, you doing ABC for life and Power, and you got the BMF joint coming up. If at any time these networks feel like you said something to violate them, guess what? You getting the boot, brother. So there's no reason that you should be coming at Nick over this situation. Like, if anything, you should be standing with him. You know, so if you're not gonna stand with him, at least don't, you know, make fun of the dude. Like, I think that was stupid. I think that was stupid. Now, I didn't respect that coming from 50. You know, so that's just my thoughts on that. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. You know, I hope Nick, you know, get back on his feet. A lot of people are wondering where this leaves Wildin' Out, because, you know, Nick pretty much got dropped. So it's like, I'm pretty sure whatever projects were under him are probably going to get the boot. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how the ownership of Wildin' Out is going to work in terms of what company owns it. So I don't know if it's even a show that's going to still be distributed through Viacom. And you know, Viacom is a huge network. So, you know, I'm actually about to go on the computer right now, look this up. Let's go look up Wildin' Out Wikipedia. Wildin' Out Wiki. Let's see what this. Come on, man. You serious? Hold on. Okay. Now we back. All right, Wildin' Out Wikipedia. I'm trying to see how this ownership thing works. Created by Nick Cannon, starring Nick Cannon, blah, 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 blah. Executive producer, Nick Cannon. Production company. Distributor, CBS. Television distribution. And of course, I'm pretty sure CBS is owned by Viacom. So yeah, I don't know how that is gonna what that's gonna lead to for Wildin' Out. Like, I'm not sure what that's gonna. Yo, they update Wikipedia so fast. On July 14th, 2020, Viacom CBS fired Nick Cannon from Viacom CBS after Cannon promoted hate speech and anti-Semitism. So I'm trying to see if they have something that pretty much is going to dictate or what I was gonna say, where, I don't know. I'm not sure what's gonna be the next step. I'm not sure what's gonna be the next step for the show. And y'all know this is battle rap platform. There's a lot of battle rappers on Wildin' Out. So in terms of where that leads these guys, man, I see Khan is already doing other shows on MTV. He got some sneaker joint, and he got something else that I had seen. You know, so I'm pretty sure at this point, these guys' bags are secure. You understand? The Clipses, the Hitmans, the Khans, Sharones. I would hope their bags are secure. You know, hope they ain't just been spending their money all crazy and just doing whatever. And Nick Cannon is not exactly, you know, one of them guys who I would think, like, I'm pretty sure he put his people in position. You know, that I better be put in position if I jumped on a diss record going at Eminem, knowing that it could possibly shut down every other opportunity I had. You understand? But nah, I would hope that these guys, you know, got some bread put away, got investments going, and that, you know, Nick Cannon is still gonna, you know, if they're not doing Wildin' Out, probably could, you know, collab on another project and make something else happen. You know, because at the end of the day, these are genius minds. Like, just in terms of creating content, like, Nick Cannon was one of the youngest TV writers ever at 17 years old. You know, helping Nick with a lot of their shows and things of that nature. So when you got somebody like that who's been doing it so long, and then you got people who can create content like battle rappers, Hitman, Clips, Conceited, like these guys are battle rap stars. So, you know, I feel like the possibilities are endless. I feel like there's always other avenues for them. Shit, who knows? Caffeine might want to pick them up. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, imagine Caffeine picking up Wildin' Out. That'll be crazy. That would be something. That would be something. That would definitely be, you know, some kind of, that would be crazy. You know, so let's just see how this all pans out, man. You understand? Let's see how this all pans out. Nick wrote a long Facebook post that, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not read. I'm on vacation right now, so I'll probably wait till I get back to work. Like, as long as that post was, it'll take up my entire shift. So, you know, I'll read that when I get a chance. But, you know, hopefully everything pans out. You know, I hope for the best for everybody. And yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Y'all think Viacom was wrong? Y'all think Nick was wrong? Like, what y'all think about this whole situation, man? Let me know what y'all think, and I'll be at y'all in the comments, man. Y'all know what time it is. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm out of here.